Lilac Code. 1. I have a bad feeling about this trip. Madison Reynolds glanced at her friend in concern. You okay? She asked. I know we were late leaving, but we'll make our plane with plenty of time. There's no need to be nervous. It's not that, Genesis Baker said, blonde hair dancing as she shook her head in denial. It's this whole trip, she murmured, staring out the passenger side window. I have a feeling something bad is going to happen. For once, their roles were reversed. Normally, Madison was the worrier and Genny was the cheerleader. You're just worried, leaving so close to the wedding, she reassured her friend. Everything will be fine. We'll have a great girl trip and be home in plenty of time to handle those pesky last-minute details. You're just missing that handsome fiancé of yours, their backseat companion piped in. If I had a man as fine as Cutter Montgomery, I'd hate to leave, too. You kind of do, Madison reminded her grandmother. Cutter is the spitting image of his grandfather. She glanced at the older woman through the rearview mirror and noticed how she squirmed. Don't tell me you two are arguing again. The stubborn old goat wants to get married, Granny Bert huffed. I keep telling him that boat sailed 60-odd years ago. I have no intentions of marrying him then or now. I don't know, Granny, Genny teased. Her frown melted away and reemerged as a smile. We could have a double wedding. Grandfather and grandson. Might be sort of cool. Until one of his ex-wives showed up and stirred a ruckus, the older woman sniffed. It still bothered her that the man who claimed to love only her had married a half-dozen other women. No, she insisted. February 14th is your day, girl. And this doubles as your bachelorette trip, so sit back and enjoy it. The frown returned. I'll try, but I just have this nagging feeling that something bad is fixing to happen. Your uptight friend behind the wheel made me promise not to hire any male strippers, Granny Bert complained. With you judging that cooking contest, it doesn't leave much time to get into trouble. So relax. What could possibly go wrong? 40 minutes later, they had their first answer. A sea of taillights swam before them. In the distance, emergency vehicles worked a major wreck. We're never going to make it on time, Genny wailed. Each glance at the clock told a more dismal tale. Maddie, can't you weave your way through this traffic? Turn your emergency flashers on. Someone is bound to let you through. I can't do that, Granny Bert, Madison chided. If we get stopped, I'll say I'm having a heart attack. At my age, they'd be hard-pressed to doubt me. The 81-year-old glared at the standstill traffic clogging all 4 lanes of the interstate. We sit here much longer, she snorted, and I may not have to fake a thing. I knew there was a reason I avoided coming to Houston. I thought it was because of that incident you had at the Astrodome, Genny said, innocently enough. Genesis Baker, how dare you bring that up after all these years? If I've told you once, I've told you girls 1,000 times, it was all just a misunderstanding. That's not how the news reported it, Madison reminded her grandmother. Granny Bert gave another loud snort. Fake news, she insisted. While her grandmother pouted from the back seat, traffic resumed at the pace of an injured snail. If you can get off up here, Genny advised, studying the navigation app on her phone. I think we could take a side street and wind our way over to the airport. The question is, will it be any faster? Genny motioned to the sea of red. It's got to be better than this, don't you think? Madison debated the issue until the last moment, but in the time it took to inch toward the exit, another 6 minutes had evaporated. Madison put on her blinker, nosed the car to the right, and left the gridlocked freeway. You'll have to guide me, Genny. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Granny Bert harumphed as she eyed the colorful graffiti decorating the street signs. I'd be worried if you were. They don't feature this neighborhood in Better Homes and Gardens for a reason. Too late now, Madison muttered. She double-checked that all doors and windows were securely locked. Let's hope we'll be through it soon. Stay on this street for 4 lights, Genny directed. Then make a left. We should be out of the worst of it by then.